Glad to have you. Thanks for coming out, brother. Hey, how you feeling out there?
Alright.
Okay. I don't know where to start because there's so much talent up in here. You know, the brothers didn't back there just what they call a Cipher. You know, the brother just freestyling. How you feel? My name is Brother Saddiq. I'm your host. We usually starts around like 7:30, waiting for more people to come, but we're gonna move slowly but surely. We always open up with a prayer because you always got to keep God in first. Amen to that.
Yes, sir.
All right, we want to open up with a prayer and ask God to bless each and everybody that's in here. Give them the strength, give them the intellect, give them the understanding to grow and to power themselves. All right. So I just lightly bow your head. In the name of God, most gracious and merciful, praise be to God, the cherisher and sustainer of all the worlds, most gracious, most merciful, master day of judgment. You do be worship God in your aid and seek. God is on the straight path, the path of those who pass down that grace, those who portion our wrath, and those who have not.
Positive standing, keep the check the next win. Not neglect to protect. Stand firm in the truth. Positive with our front plan sees for you. Only blind and don't see that we're living like beast. If we just check the time, we're not back in DC. And no millennium's in effect. We can't tell what's next. Let's keep ourselves in check and start living correct. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Is ignorance the power seeking destroy this devour? Why they pay through the hour? No one takes heed when it's shower. Showering ballistics to plant seeds, statistics. On their minds, not brick. This mental strength up in the bit. No one paid the game to proclaim what's saying. Now refrain your brain. That's to make the change. Know the time in mind. Don't just speed while blind. Please they heed the signs. That's to rise and shine. Bring forth your light on the darkest night. Make the vice unite, not for wrong but right. We'll defeat those beasts to uplift the weak and understand my plans for Lord's demand. And I perform this stand for the motherland. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Now first know the lesson, second the question. So now why you listening? Cause I'm manifesting. Fresh for your pleasure, can heighten the measure. Intellectually clever, dominating wherever. Words are polished, shining all my knowledge. Blessed by Allah, seven's the number. You got it, mentality drinks and toast. While you listen, take notice. We the people who spoke, but in the streets it ain't show. About a speaker, hard reaches worth more than a sneaker. Not a preacher, teacher, my ballistics for seekers. Think, don't blink, this is the time to see. Stop, look and listen, don't be selfish, we need hate tonight. All our graffiti unite. We form a worldwide picture, people start living right. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. Call me the Warner. The lyrics I said just brought to me a contract. And I'm thankful to God I can't turn back. The strength that made me, molded me like in the womb. And it'll be on its orders until my dead doom. Be in the eyes of people who don't know yet. There is a garden in heaven, so don't be blind to this. Put your forward in new strength and then be thankful for all pleasures of living no man gave you. You don't beat or see because I say so. The choice is yours right now, or you on hell's road. Heaven's the gift, but Lucifer won't make it. And if you're serving this order, so be a snake. The desire of fire is that really you mean you? Serving God to judgment day, tropes. Hey. Alright, listen up.
I created an empire off the pain I see. Like little man on the corner, that used to be me. So I build with little man every chance I get. Tell him there's other ways to make money and live. He posted up, lit up production, passes to me. I hit it, pass it back, that's some good ass weed. But back to the facts, little man was good. He said nothing like you know how it is in the hood. By now his eyes low with the nine in his hips. Like Belly with nines, the little man in front of the project. He said like, you're a real nigga for real. I said, little man in the corner is for real. Don't let nobody tell you this the only way out. Use your mind to stay focused, you can make the route. You the future, I'm the past, little man. Be smarter, be wise, rise up and get off the corner. To my little brothers on the corner stuck in the grind, we can make it out another way. I'ma show you how. To my little brothers on the corner stuck in the grind, I'ma show you another way. I'ma show you how. To my little nigga, the corner know where to go. No parents at home, so all they do is roam. To my little brothers on the corner, it's all a trap. Once they get you, you get some years back. He said, like, yeah, right, nigga, look at you. Used to be right here doing the same thing I do. That's true. The key word you said was used to. But look at me now, I'm dropping jewels on you. You can take it if you want, if not, it's up to you. If you do, you can feel the streets are so ill. I'm in the struggle like you, I feel like you. That's why I build with you to help you make it through. See, the plan is longevity. Live life out. The streets, they eat you up and spit you back out. You were told half the game to keep you dumb. The other half jail and death now. What you want? Live fast and go fast. Try to do something, it might take a while, but it's better than having nothing. You the future, I'm the past, little man. Be smarter, be wise, rise up, and get off the corner. I write life on the paper, recite it in the booth. I put my headphones on, 1, 2, 1, 2. If it's clear, push record, let the session begin. My delivery is calm so you can understand it. I write it real simple, but the meaning is powerful, like blow circles and tell you what I would do. Never give up, have faith and strive. I'm all wise and civilized, open your eyes. I'm nice with the pen, the pencil or the marker. If the beat sound dark, I'ma make it sound darker. Walk you through the dark to show you the light. Rise above negative and then take flight. Finally see the things that you dream at night. Don't got it all, but everything all right. I'm life and it's the life that I gotta live by. It's rough, but I'm tough, so I'ma survive. Using all the jewels that I learned when I was young. I'm deep when I speak, cause you only live once. Never stop building, gotta keep on striving. Now we all shining in the cut, masterminding. The vision clear than ever, I see my way. Through the maze of life, get lost in what I say. Words flow right, get left behind. I define the meaning of life every time I rhyme. My flow so real cause I write what I feel, not stingy. But I ain't got nothing to give. Started from the corner of a ghetto block. Now it's my time, just like a clock. Thinking big, destination the top. I'm the sun, so you can say I'm hot. It's time to build, whether you like it or not. Got my stuff together and built my own spot.
The fossils, desperado. I paint a picture like Picasso. Writing novels to be considered as a gospel. Manifest to the death, take the breath from my nostrils. I'm ancient, but hip to any current event. Past and present represent to the fullest extent. Ain't no coincidence. It was meant the way it happened. I was sent to the earth to give birth to new ways of rapping. Maintain. They smoke weed to ease the pain. Writing rhymes are all full of thoughts that tease the brain. Accept the challenge, but from violence, please refrain. This is for them brothers that squeeze before they aim. Nothing but a G thing. Putting the OD in the game. You think you got it locked, but I'm the missing link from the chain. Supreme name with everything to gain. Competition can only give you your victory to claim. Let it be known that I'm king of the microphone. Waving it like a scepter and the stage is my throne. 7 more stones, sharp enough to sever your dome. It's like knocking on heaven's door to tear a war of the chrome. I got a head start, so put the pedal to the metal. Preserve the best part of the ghetto, so the devil couldn't settle. A running rebel, taking steps to the next level. Digging the grave of these mental slaves with a shovel. Parental discretion, half crescent be my reflection. Shining bright as starlight on the night of Christ's resurrection. Free expression, considered as a lethal injection. With no objections, my rap on the track equals perfection. Woo! That was short. I ain't gonna go too much longer, but I'ma stay, keep going strong. Peace. I gotta say something, right? Come down, selector. They said, come down, selector.
Come on.
Where the music at, Star? Why y'all set me up like this for? All right. Give me something a little faster, man. Give me something one of them rock too, don't matter. Yeah, man. Can you turn it up a little bit? Yeah. Where's your set when you rap in the ambulance? Left for dead, can't sing it to the fan. Where's your soldiers at when the guns clap, the blood clap, the blocks how you got locked your doors and cops? Neo and witness protection, yo. Babies die, mothers cry, another funeral. Who's to blame? All you ever shared was pain. Where's the love spreading blood of the ghetto terrain? You need to man up and follow your dreams for a change. Think you built for this? But at the end of the day, don't let your set wet you. There's another, yo, don't let your set fool you. There's a better way. Stop the violence. Yo, check it. Yo, somebody say ho.
to the end like Siamese twins. Up in the attic, dropping mathematics. Prepare for static, packs and automatics. Shocking cribs, supplying drug addicts. Phone booking hookers. We was fanatics, we was sniff and rip and front and roll a Philly blunt. We grew the warriors and out the pump. And some of us fell and was down to the dirty cell. I'm supposed to say I can't trust this hell. As the angel of death was never brother's life, I had to change my direction. Make a sacrifice, go a separate way. And live my dreams, but we're still partners by all means. Cause no matter where I go on the planet Earth, I'm reminiscing how we control the turf. You will always be my partner, Chief. We are the universe. Peace.
Versus self, a battle of the ages. A man with pride, bold with these self-praises. But not I, said him with a gleam in his eye. Try to take my heart and listen to the secrets that are inside. Cause his alter ego of a self-glorified whore, drowning in his own pride while they casting him on shore. Now this mirror in prisons, the real man with visions, but the self on the outside just a look inside. But him I'm dead and to him he's alive. Same features present with to the naked eye, but emotionally present when you close your eyes. Hear what I'm becoming when I see myself. Sometimes I write these poems just to read myself. To understand where I'm at, who I am and where I'm at. Present to you, but lost to me is a matter of fact. Like a sculpture, I'm perfect, but inside I'm tainted. Talking to myself now, I just call it self-acquaintance. There's people who are still searching for who they are. Some of them be stripping, some of them be at the bar. But man versus self, a fight to the end. Man versus self, such a fight within. If I win or if I lose, no probability is up to me to choose. Whereas there's always something to prove. It's a lot to just dance to the beat. But in yelling and screaming, they just asking for me to take a seat. But it's relapse, so I hope I don't repeat or relapse. Dreams collapse from this I don't care attitude. Who am I and why is he always mad at you? Those mistakes you made were prices paid, but looking back it's a lesson and a luxury. It's a shout out, I just want to let you know I'm there. It's a struggle every day to depend. It depends how you prepare. So much wisdom I don't know how to use it. Cause I share my love and people abuse it. Not the only one, but look at my cuts and my bruises. So said you're worthless, I listened to what that fool said. But so here I am looking in the mirror to find something. But this one thing is something. It's worth more than gold, riches, and wealth. It's an ongoing struggle of man versus self. Oh, yeah.
Let's give it up to my little brother, Zaire Davidson. Ain't that beautiful? When a young man be talking like that, we got to give him much love and much respect. Because there ain't too many young men doing what he's doing. You feel me on that? Yes, sir. He said he's going to come back and he's going to spit a little bit more. I like that. I'm looking around. How you feeling, Shanice? I know you ready. Hey, I mean, how you feeling, baby girl? I know you ready, right? I'm telling you, we got something in store for you. I got to check and make sure my people's all right. I'm looking around. Shanice, another beautiful sister. She's another part of a good church, Mighty Sons of God. It's my wife running part in there. Strong sisters doing good things in the community, doing the things for God. We got to give them love on that. And let's give it up to my dear good brother, Malachi. Give that brother a hand. Come on, y'all, show that brother some love. Because that brother got more poets and rhymes.
I'm gonna do something different, right, real quick, right? I'm about to get my, y'all look so intelligent with y'all poems on a podium. I want to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the same thing, but before I do that, I gotta give respect to respect is due. I gotta give praises to the Most High for allowing me to speak. And also, I gotta ask the man of the house, Brother Imam Pasha, request permission to speak, sir. Thank you, sir. This is a poem that I put together a few weeks ago. It's called Militant. Usually I got everything written in my heart, but I had wrote this down. I never took the time to memorize it. But like I say, it looked intelligent reading it from the podium. So I said I want to do that myself this time. Alright. Also, this is a poem that lets you know more about me. I am militant. Not because I stand at attention or ease on command, but I am militant. simply because I believe that I am. See, man, I walk with my chest out. Whether happy, mad, sad, fed up, or stressed out. I am militant because I'd rather take certain chances to make advances, motivated by my disadvantages. I am militant, not because I wear fatigues and dungarees, but because I'd rather face difficulty, because I learned that after difficulty comes ease. I am militant because I'm not going to fake it till I make it. I'm going to believe until I achieve. I am militant because my attitude is like that of an activist waving his black fist that had it up the hill with the pacifists. I am militant not because I talk with the slickest tongue or walk with the biggest gun, but because I talk about the wicked slums and won't sell out for the richest sums. I would not bow down to no one. When under the gun, I'm going to take a stand and take my life in my own hands. Revolutionary suicide, ain't no disguise. I'm going to die as a man. I am a knowledge gangster, a true terrorist, a black history hitman. If you understand, go ahead and holler if you hear me. Don't bother if you fear me. We must got the same father if you are near me. Sincerely, I am not African. I am not American. Nor am I an African American, because I cannot and will not be defined by mere 57,255,000 square miles of land. I am militant, meaning strong black man, simply because I believe that I am. Woo!
Let's give it up to my big brother Malachi. Okay, Brother The Warner.
Go ahead, Warner. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For those who don't understand Arabic, that's the universal greeting of peace, and peace be unto you. The song that I'm about to do is called Pieces of a Dream. It's in reference to dreams being shattered. You know, some of us, we have that light in our eyes, like some of these children. You know, and because of the families that we grow up in, we go through certain circumstances that we would like for things to be one way and it don't turn out to be that way. You know, drug addiction. There's a lot of things that happen in this world that sometimes destroy people's dreams. That's right. You know, and I want to create settings that's bigger than this setting right here with what we're doing tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like these kids, they look for their mother or their father in the stand. You know, if the young boy is playing basketball, he's looking for his father to be in the stands rooting for him. Right. You know, but we as a family in general, all of us should be rooting for each other. The same thing with the little girl, if she's in ballet or whatever the case may be. We need to be letting our kids know that we love them and we behind them and we rooting for each other. You know? So these types of settings I want to create where we can always come out, families, you know, and have fun, you know, and really start to love each other like we're supposed to. But anyway, this is Pieces of a Dream, and I'm going to go ahead and do the song. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alright? There's patterns and tracks in life that comes in forms of words or advice. Add in a mental statement. Take heed and be wise for your elevation. Formed on a strength, mentally to uplift. This comes in a sense like water. Take a sip. With need, not greed, causing our brothers to bleed. Take heed, I plead for the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Not one but two, consider it, me and you. Building a cipher to cut up lies with truth. Opening eyes, words for the wise. People who strive, we're gonna rise. It's time to flex, reflect, snap next. Then respect the next spot check to protect the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Shine a light for a child to grow. In-depth slow for their mental capacity of mind will then grow. When necessities recreate, then this whole world comes to play. And we'll start feeling great, cause love will regenerate. Now I'm not taking charge, keep it simple, give praise to God. Cause somewhere we gotta start in this future begins in heart. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Take heed, I plead for the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. I don't make no break, no take, but I awake to elevate. The cause is not to flake. I improve my tools by rules of law schools. Lessons taught are not of fools. Science is mathematically, pictures form dramatically. Active proceed, the plant seeds. Since there's need, not greed, why make weeds? With these words I feed. Take heed, I plead for the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. I'm pleading for the next seed.
Yes, sir. All right.
You know, you like what Jesus, mercy, blessing, peace be upon him, he said he threw the seeds out. And some of them seeds landed on rock. And some of them seeds landed in weeds, where the weeds choked the life out of them. We want to live and we want to learn. You know, we need to be amongst each other to grow and blossom and bloom as a people. All right, you can start the track. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You all take the time, realize, and consider it to me only makes us despise each other. Remember it. Our actions not thought about tragically.
His daughters, I watched them when they was babies, and through this community right here, and they blossom, they're doing good in school. And she said she's gonna come down here and bless the mic. So let's give it up to my little sister, Sabria Thomas. Turn that sound up, brother, come on. Woo!
I want to say a poem by an unknown artist, not a normal poem. Ladies and jelly spoons, I come before you to stand behind you and tell you something I know nothing about. This Tuesday, the day after Wednesday, it'll be a ladies' meeting for men only. Bring your best clothes if you haven't any, and if you can come, please stay at home. Admission is free, so you can pay at the door, and we'll give you a seat so you can sit on the floor.
All right. Turn it up.
I'm a young millionaire, old girl over here, diamonds in my ear, and I'm known everywhere. I rock the cherry Prada, nice for school, so just call me a scholar. My eyes like the color green, I'm getting dollars. Everywhere I go, my entourage follows. I'm the chick I am, so don't you copy. Doing it big, pictures taken by paparazzi. So famous, go tell Papa to stop me. Brown skin, brunette, I'm also fussy. My swing is the best, so many mock me. Look, don't touch, I'm not your property. So autographs you can get possibly. I'm always on point, obviously. I put my mind to it, ain't no stopping me. All the haters wish they could rock like me. You know me, it's OG, I've been in my bread. The color of Moby, you heard what I said. Hollywood cuz, you know where the stars be. Center of attention in the party. Surf's up, my my flow is gnarly. I might be with Brenda or chillin' with Shirley. Eating TV dinners, oh girl, it's so mean. Get your word player, cause mine is so mean. I am concrete, you will need a drill team. Strength on my fingers, you see, I feel green. Presence being felt when I step on these scenes. CNC soda, my favorite is green. Express in the crib like Moesha's Hakeem. It's surely been a timber for that song with the dream.
Then I told you? Huh? Give it up to my little sister Sabria Comment. Come on. I thought she got more, but she gonna say something a little later. That's talent there. She been doing that for the longest. She getting better and better. I'm so proud of her. Give her one more hand, y'all. Come on. Woo! I'm talking about my little soldier right there. I know you got some nose laid out, brother. So let's give it up to my little brother, Zaire Davidson.
All right, this is my last time coming up here. I won't be before y'all long. I'm just gonna give y'all one more. This right here is called Lucifer's Deception. It says, silence is gripping. Now her life is full of long night stripping. Now she could have been a philanthropist. I try to make ends, God's my witness. In this world for survival, forget about the fittest. Life on the line, all over mine. Her kiss so infamous in architectural design. Dead now, but feeling a living divine. Hanging from melodic notes, musical suicide. Future's getting brighter, but I'm swatting all the flies. So my words are lethal weapon, a form of pesticides. I don't sleep, I rest and I dream awake. I'm here for my own funeral in the eyes of others. I'm just Joseph in the midst of his brothers. Black on black crime, why do we kill one another? On this hand I dealt with is my lover. My benediction, maybe my spiritual acquisition. Making the deals, here's my proposition. Demons surround me, serpents look down on me. Closer to the ground and I think this drink they served up is a little coarse. I guess it took Lucifer's mind getting to throw me off course. So now I stand only be knocked off my high horse. And a deviant cult, had the treasures in my mind, I couldn't open up my own vault. All these pure amenities are getting deceived by these grown thoughts. I'm in a class of my own while the answer's already shown. So proceed to have these dark thoughts when alone. I'm the heat to the fire, the freeze to the cold. Wonder if heaven was a ghetto, and if the puppets pull strings like Chappelle. Hell is with a waste, it says it in fine print, but I'ma let my light glow like some shine tint. Looking at my future like it was yesterday, my past like it was tomorrow. Pour some liquor to deal with all the sorrow. So let sadness be something solely to achieve. Hop at Advil to feel relieved. What does the world mean anymore? You're a memoir, a fiction. You're not in my category. I'm realism, post-impressionism, a word with aneurysm, speaking like apocalyptic literature. I have truth in my words and I mean what I say. Life is dying and cold shoulders create a disarray. Father lies, I wasn't meant to climb. Only curious meant for survival. Spiritual death in the midst of revival. Cold words, whisper silence among the vigilance. Ask for a plea, only one to give a testament. Creativity corrupts the simplistic cliche whores. Money suppresses stature, so we're on the ground as herbivores.
Give some sound, brother. Give it up to my little brother, Zaire Davidson.
Just like ours. And they have the same shoes and same laces. And they have the same charms and same graces. And they have the same heads and same faces. But not in the very same places.
Pancake, I'll take the one on top. Who else wants a pancake fresh off the griddle? Terrible Teresa smiles and says, I'll take the one in the middle.
All right. Let's give it up to our little babies, y'all. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that beautiful seeing babies coming like that? They tag team. It's like they put that together in 1 minute. You see the talent that we have in our children? Come on, man.
I don't know if it's possible, but I like to move around a lot, so I don't know if that camera gonna catch me. But it's all good. The people can catch me. First, all praises due to God. And yeah, it's about unity. I mean, wow, like, thank you, Brother Imam Pasha and the First Lady, you know, and Brother, I mean, everyone here, man, like, there was a time when you had the restaurant open, you know, me and my big mouth brother, no, won't get in trouble, but you know that, you know what I mean, and I see this brother with the barbershop, you know, so I'm just saying, like, we all got a way of going back. When I first came to the masjid, you know, I looked up the staircase, and a brother was sitting there reading a Holy Quran with a halo over his head. And I said, that brother's serious. Brother Saddiq, you know what I'm saying? You know, so, and then watching you grow up, watching all the young ladies and young girls grow up, you know, and young brother Zaire, that was hot. Yes, so, I mean, I say all of that to say that we're a family. I mean, 20 years from now, if God bless us to be alive, we still going to be working on coming together and making something happen.
That's right.
You know, and like I tell people when I meet them, people I haven't seen in a while, you know, it's like, you know what? A lot of us ain't make it. You know, we made it. So let's be happy, let's be thankful, you know, let's love each other, because all the small stuff don't really matter.
That's right.
At the end of the day, I always think, man, when I'm on my hospital bed, if I make it to the hospital and I'm older and I'm having a flashback of my life, that movie's playing about my life, you know, I just hope that I did it right. I just love somebody. I made mistakes and errors, but I loved. Because having something in my heart, the anger and grudges and all of that, you know, I know, you know, we studied the Quran, we studied the Bible, but in ancient Egypt, they had ma'at with the scales. And one scale, you had the feather. Another scale, you had the heart. And if your heart was heavier than the feather, you wasn't going to heaven. So your heart has to be lighter than a feather. Wow. You know? Yeah, so, are there any other poets? Now we'll do my co-hosting. Are there any other poets in the house that want to get on tonight?
There's a few.
We know you, brother. I call you eternal, because you could go all night. Don't throw out anybody else, singers, poets, comedians. I'm just asking because, you know, I might want to do more than one if it's all right with y'all.
That's right. Go ahead,
you know?
you, bro.
All right. Okay, I'm working on a lot of new material, but I'm going to do some of my current material and signature pieces right now. Now that I know there's some young people, and last time I missed you, Zaire, up at Passaic Community College, so I want to do something that I wrote for the young people. I might couch a few words because the words ain't that serious, but some people get all, you know, nervous and stuff over some words. So some things might sound a little funny because I'm gonna change it up. This one's called Blast Off. Blast off, blast off. You blasted off from the infatuation to be the first to reach the ovum, miraculous conception. You are now here for a purpose and a cause. The world is in your hands, brethren. It's yours. You are a spiritual being, descendant of the Most High Supreme. So step up, take your place on the world scene. Blast off. Now, sister, don't let them blast off in ya. Unless you got a ring on your finger, certification or education, or you might find yourself in a tight situation.
That's right.
Blast off. Now, brother, don't blast off and step off. Be a man with yours. Don't leave your shorty and your seed alone to fight these wars. I see some of y'all need clarification. The true blast off is the jump off, and that's education. Cause yo, cats go on bling, blaze, bang, and do they thing. But you gotta understand, and overstand the unseen hand. You gotta understand, and overstand the unseen hand. Cause there's a war going on outside no man is safe from. To get you out of school into the prison industrial system. To make you just a number in the beast's computer arteries, or just a tombstone in the cemetery. Either way, the system gets paid, you just a matrix battery. So don't let them stop you, and get out your own way. You keeping it real? Keeping it real is good credit and straight A's, and the world will bow to you and write you a blank check. You be too big for pimping rides or MTV cribs. You be ruling the world like Lauryn Hill and Nas talked about. And you be like, yo, that cat Kamal is the truth, no doubt. Blast off. Focus on the goal, take control and roll. Let the whole world know that you got soul. Like the atom in the womb of the universe that grew into the sun, you're number one. Be determined and rise like helium, helium, helium. Blast off. Peace.
All right.
Thank you. Praise God. All right. I think from now I'll do the collegiate, educational, intellectual, metaphysical piece. Y'all ready to get heavy?
Yes, sir.
How heavy? Real heavy?
Real heavy. Blast off.
All right. So Alright, yeah, so I'm going to do heavy, and then if y'all allow me to try to do one more, alright? I don't want to hog up nothing. Alright. Y'all heard of the Doggone Tribe? How many people heard of the Doggone Tribe? Mali, Africa. You heard of it last week. Some of y'all heard of it last week. Y'all being good to me. Thank you. Alright. The tradition of the Dogon tribe in Mali, Africa, states that they were visited thousands of years ago by the Nomos, so-called extraterrestrial beings that taught them about the star constellation Orion and the stars Sirius A and B. Now that's heavy. Now why is this even important to you? Because the Dogons believe that Sirius B is where your soul goes after you die. Now, aren't you concerned with your afterlife? Or are you only concerned with the master's life? The preacher or the pastor's wife? See, the Dogons knew the rotation of these stars without a telescope or satellite. It took the European until recently to create a telescope so we could see partially what these so-called savages could always see. Now that's heavy. How heavy? Heavier than Shirley from What's Happening? Ruben from American Idol? Big Partner and Rerun. Heavier than those chicks, I got some old school in here. Heavier than those chicks from 2 Tons of Fun. Now that's heavy. I don't mean to make light of this, but for what it's worth, Sirius is only 8.6 light years from Earth. The black man was vibrating on a high frequency, traveling on other planes with extraterrestrial beings, calculating the rotation of constellations, having conferences with interplanetary organizations. We were seeing to it that the universe was balanced. Now, we're singing crack, doing step and fetching rap, and black on black violence. Now that's heavy. Glorifying text ghettos and projects, trapping our lovers with sex-breaking Egyptian, tyrannic, biblical, and Quranic laws, fighting the enemy's wars on someone else's shores. While in politics, economics, and education, we are mute. Heavier than the land that you are now sitting in was once inhabited by so-called Indians. Now that's heavy. See, in Africa, we got diamond mines.
That's right, come on.
And no diamonds. Bling, bling. In America, we got diamonds, y'all. And no diamond mines. Bling, bling. Now that's heavy. Peace. Thank you. Now this last one, at least for now, you know, we got a lot of revolutionaries around. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people that talk a lot. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. Right. You know? And like, who knows? Raise your hand. Who knows somebody that like they talk so much they never shut up, right? To the point where if you see them in the mall, in the store, in the school, wherever, you try to duck them. Let's be truthful. All right. I call him an armchair revolutionary.
Okay. All right.
You are armchair revolutionary. You are armchair revolutionary. You are armchair revolutionary. Yo, you talk a good one every time I come through, but the real question is, what you gonna do? You are armchair revolutionary. You are Garvey ain't never been to Africa. Double Muslim and never been to Mecca. Disciple of King and never waged a boycott. Never went to a rally when one of our folks got shot by the cops. Never told a young cat to stop selling rocks. You just blah, blah, blah. Talk about everything under the sun, moon, and stars. Grew some dreads and talked about Jah. Shaved your head and talked about Allah. Got hit with some curveballs in life and turned to Christ. Went back to costume and started talking voodoo. You too through. Yo, you talk a good one every time I come through. But the real question is, what you gonna do? You are armchair revolutionary. You talk about Mumia and forgot about H. Brown and all the other political prisoners on lockdown.
That's right.
You talk about the mother plane and acid rain and extraterrestrials and how we celestial, but forgot about Amadou getting shot in the vestibule. You always talking ish you thought nobody else knew. I peeped the speculation section in Barnes and Nobles. Coming with Farrakhan and Dr. York while swining and dining with pork on your fork. You complain about the Hispanic population escalating and how come nobody cares about us and what people think about us and why they move away from us. It makes me wonder in whose God you trust. See, you talk a good one every time I come through, but the real question is what you gonna do. You are armchair revolutionary. You talk about the Arabs and Africans and Europeans and how they enslaved the Nubians and brought us over here. Our culture was robbed because of them. We ain't got no jobs. And the little people in the shop looking up at us from 4'2". Like we gonna steal something from their store. And why we shouldn't buy for them no more. And how the man made AIDS so we can't hit chicks raw. How Ashcroft took away our civil laws and rights. And how come black folk too scared to fight. See, you talk a good one every time I come through, but the real question is what you gonna do. You are armchair revolutionary. And then you talk about the kids. The kids. You call them generation crap. And why they wear their pants like that with them rags on their heads. But you never took the time to talk to one of them. But you consider them trifling niggas that would rather pull triggers on one another when they should join the revolution that only seems to exist in your head. You mad at everybody from light-skinned to multiracial to bourgeois when ain't nobody thinking about you, pal. You mad at sisters that crossed over, lesbians, gays, politicians, the elephant and the donkey, while you sit in front of the TV with your remote like a brass monkey, flunky, or a crack junkie, like a black Archie Bunker, but talking about the honky. See, you talk a good one every time I come through, but the real question is what you gonna do. You are armchair revolutionary, and you need to shut the blankety blank 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 up. Peace. Thank you. One love, and praise to God. Thank you.
Bring me some music. Woo! Let's give it up to my brother Kamal.
Left therapist. Right, left prophet. Right, left, wrong, right. Pure, perverted. Clean, dirty. Giver, taker. Right, left, therapist. How can you call yourself a therapist when you still got issues you have yet to address? How can you call yourself a therapist when you're on the wrong side of right? How can you call yourself a therapist when you don't communicate well? That's like a fortune teller saying they're a prophet. You have no relationship with Christ. One of the clients made a comment of seeing black shadows following you. When you sat, they sat. When you stood, they stood. She even revealed that at one point in time they got in a line behind you and started to walk around you. When she began to reveal what it was that she's gone through. How can you administer treatment to me when you in too deep? Yeah, you got book smarts, but your issues are too heavy on your mind for you to find time to help him or her. Therapist. Therapist. The rapist. Yes, rapist. Because of your title, you can seize them, carry them off with force by your large words and knowledge of body parts and their functions that you got from your degree. You abduct their minds and intertwine your emotions with theirs. You are in direct violation, and that ain't treatment. It's called counter-transference. She's not your client, she's your victim. You're not a therapist, you're the rapist. You took her confidence and gave her yours. You took what little happiness she had left and gave her your sadness. You took the desire she had to get help and almost gave her your desire to stay where you are. Had she not been on the right side of her friend, standing to the left, you would have taken her vision. But as she sat there and watched them dark shadows play musical chairs with you, marching to the beat of your tune, she tuned in and heard some words of her own. Instead of a scream, she let out a moan that she and her maker understood was help. Right, left therapist, pure, perverted therapist, clean therapist, dirty the rapist. therapist or the rapist?
Take your time. All right. Give me some sound, my brother. It's not easy to come up here trying to spit a little something. You know, it take practice, and practice make perfect, right? That's right. You know, some of them just freestyle up their head. That right there is a blessing alone. Okay, I'm actually out again. How y'all feel out there? That's good, good. Okay, my little sister, she said she gonna bless us with one more, and she been doing it for a long time. She always ready. You ready, Sabria? Let's give it up to my little sister, Sabria Thomas.
I'm blessed, don't stress, got that V on my chest. I'm like that anti-serum to that triple threat disease. You know I just sneeze, got that flow, enemies, they can't breathe. Lyrics so sharp, they just might switch ya. Get that first aid kit, play it so I can stitch ya. Get it in your mind and you see the picture. Cross over, move from a sister. And I got your body spinning, just like a Twizzler, mister.
Alright. Come on, man.
Once my pen hit the pad, that's it, it's me and you. I'm a lady, don't sleep lyrically, you know you do. When the sweat start running, you hate to see me coming. I'm the still young chick, it's like I mean a woman from a culture of talent. And I'm educated, don't talk about my body to show my many flavors. At age 13, I have my own visions. At age 13, I have my own business. I play ball, don't sleep, that's it. I'll cross you over, shoot the J, lights out, hit the bench, and season's over.
Alright. Come on. Alright. Let's give it up to my little sister Sabria Thomas. Let's give it up to her. She's gonna get better. She's gonna get better. I'm gonna check on her now and then because she's gonna get sharper and sharper. So we having something for next month. You coming out next month, Sabria? Please, don't try, please. I need all the talent because y'all want me to get up here and start rapping now. Y'all can leave out the room. What I got up next? Okay. Time is running out. We're gonna be out here about 10 o'clock. Some of y'all look like you're nodding over there. Y'all ain't nobody nodding over there. I think y'all wanna hang out all night because y'all look kinda, you know. They got that look, y'all wanna hang out. We can hang out all night, man. Y'all got nothing else to do, right? You know. Everybody here is young. Everybody here is young. We don't have old people up here. We have young people. Everybody here is young. Know why I say they're young? Because their soul is young. Yeah, their soul is young. That's right. Yeah. All right, The Warner. Okay, not The Warner. Hold up, brother. Brother Malachi and The Warner gonna close it out. I don't know how they're gonna work it. They can work it out like Batman and Robin, whatever they want to do it. You know. You know what? Let's bring up to my big brother Malachi, and he's gonna spit whatever he's gonna spit. Bring that beat, y'all. Slow jam. All right, we'll do a slow jam. Go ahead, brother Malachi. Bless us with a little something, something.
Peace.
Peace.
I done had my fun for the day, so now I'm gonna get on the serious tip.
All right.
Just a little bit about myself, real quick, right? I'm originally from Newark, and I came to Paterson because my brother wanted me to come out here with him because he ain't have no family out here. So I came out here with him, and the day of the storm, I talked to him on October 30th. I said, "Yo, you got power in your house?" He said, "Yeah, keep going in and out." I said, "Well, we're going to stay in touch with him." Because I live right around the corner from him. I mean, I could literally throw a stone. Because my mother always said to us, you should get your own place, but be close by one another so that you can be close enough to go to each other when you need each other, but far enough to have a place of your own. And my brother went into the hospital on October 30th. And his girlfriend couldn't get in touch with me because I ain't had no charge on my phone. So I got the subway, put my phone on charge, and got the call from her. And she told me that my brother was in the hospital, don't look good. I get there, I'm thinking he gonna have just some tubes in his mouth or something. I'm sitting there for him for a couple of nights and he'll be out of there. My brother had blood coming out of his eyes, out of his ears. His stomach was cut open. I thought he was playing because my brother's a practical joker. So I looked down at him. I said, all right, what's up, bro? All right, it's Halloween, trick or treat. I'm scared. Get up, man. Brother dead, man. I knew it. So when the doctors asked me, when my family got there, what we wanted to do about it, he was on life support. I told him, as far as I'm concerned, the matter has already been decided between him and Allah. Don't ask me no questions. I'm not the author and finisher of life and death. But my brother passed away, and I shared this story with y'all because the God put some words in my heart, and I never wrote this. I didn't write it. I just remembered it because it would come from a moment of pain and discomfort in my life. That's my big brother. I'm my sister's only brother. I lost my little brother in 2007. So I'm the only brother left. And this poem called In a Rush to Die. Life moves pretty fast. But at the blink of an eye, it can be gone in a flash. Any day could be my last. So I'm in a hurry to go. But I fast and pray that on my last day, Allah will let me know. Though I fear not, my teardrops still gon' fall. Mankind, I feel y'all, but time gon' kill us all. I'm what you call desperate. I made a death wish that might come unexpected. But I'ma chase death and look it in the face when I catch it. I won't regret it. Just let it be so I can see the light with my own sight. Receive the answers to all my questions, whether they be wrong or right. I swear by the daybreak of 10 nights, I believe I could fly, because it's like a natural high in each and every way, living each and every day like I'm gonna die. Yeah, that was the little piece right there. Right. And thank you. But I got another poem, you know, that I wrote for just tonight, you know, because it's an olive branch. Actually, you know, those who know what this olive branch is for, you know. And this is gonna be my last piece for the night. I gotta read this one too, because I ain't take no time to remember why I just wrote this. It's called Charity. Alright. But it's an olive branch. Some people look at life for what they can get, while others live life for what they can give. When you give, you get in return an equivalent of that which you gave. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Take heed. What you got, another may need. Be it money, family, difficulty, or ease. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Malachi, brother, thanks for sharing that, and our condolence goes out to your brother. Our condolence, brother. That was heavy. That was really heavy, you know. We about to wrap up in a little while, and we're gonna let the Warner close us out. Yeah, right here. Behind me, right? You know. Again, this is a cultural center. It can be rented out for, again, baby showers. It can be rented out for if you promote.
Thank you. Alright, so that's for the ladies. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, all y'all beautiful ladies. I definitely got nervous. Woo-hoo! Alright. Now we're going to do the college. That's online too. Google Kamal Imani. Y'all find everything.
Hey, look, man, y'all can't be clapping for him getting jealous.
After all that brotherly black on black talk, we brothers, brother. Nah, brother, I should be jealous of you because you was knocking it down, brother. All right, no, we all one, man. We all
That's
one.
right. That's right.
And I got some new stuff I'm making, and that's really about like I got something I just created today called "The Revolution Is Within," because that's saying we can't have unity if we have sin. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Black Panther Party back in the day. They was doing some of the females wrong, doing some drugs, doing some of this, some of that. The devil come in and just break it all up. We can't do it with sin. All right? Here's my collegiate one, y'all. It's called "Now That's Heavy." So we're going to take y'all out of here with "Now That's Heavy." Y'all like heavy stuff?
Come on, come on.
Everybody's intellectual? Come on. All right. Who heard of the Dogon tribe in Mali, Africa? And that's why I wrote it. All right, check it out. Listen, the tradition of the Dogon tribe in Mali, Africa states that they were visited thousands of years ago by the Nomos, extraterrestrial beings that taught them about the star constellation Orion and the stars Sirius A and B. Now that's heavy. Now why is this even important to you? Because the Dogons believe that Sirius B is where your soul goes after you die. Now aren't you concerned with your afterlife? Or are you only concerned with the master's life, the preacher or the pastor's wife? See, the Dogons knew the relation of these stars without a telescope or satellite. It took the European until recently to create a telescope so he could see partially what these so-called savages could always see. Now that's heavy. How heavy? Heavy. What's happening? Ruben from American Idol, Big Pun and Rerun. Heavier than those chicks from 2 Tons of Fun. Now that's heavy.
That's heavy.
I don't mean to make light of this, but for what it's worth, Sirius is only 8.6 light years from Earth. The black man was rotating on a high frequency. The black man was vibrating on a high frequency, traveling on other planes with extraterrestrial beings, calculating the rotation of constellations, having conferences with interplanetary organizations. We were seeing to it that the universe was balanced. Now, we slinging crack, doing step and fetch it rap, and black on black violence.
Right.
Now that's heavy.
That's heavy.
Glorifying text ghettos and projects, trapping on lovers with sex-breaking Egyptian, Quranic, biblical, and Quranic laws, fighting the enemy's wars on someone else's shores. Around politics, economics, and education, we are mute. Heavier than the land that we are now sitting in was once inhabited by so-called Indians. Now that's heavy. See, in Africa, we got diamond mines and no diamonds. Bling, bling. In America, we got diamonds, y'all, and no diamond mines.
Right.
Bling, bling. Now that's heavy.
That's heavy.
Peace.
All right.
Thank you.
Now that's heavy. 6 septillion tons of unit followed by 21 sites.
Cost us $5 for Saddaqa Inc. And the host gonna be Brother Saddiq over there. You know, this big brother right here. I'll be there. I strive to be there. I hope y'all there, you know, because we're a family, y'all. We gotta bond a little bit more, man. We get to know each other, so we gon', you know what I'm saying? We gotta get to know each other, man. We're gonna have a big family reunion one day. A great big family reunion. It might be in the hereafter.
All right.
Go ahead, brother.
I want to mention something that our next event will be December 14th. December 14th, and we intend to make that a comedy / poetry event, and hopefully we'll be in the bigger arena in the auditorium. And I want to stay in contact with y'all, and I want to be in contact with Valerie and Rocky and all the rest of you sisters. And I want y'all to come back out, you know what I'm saying, and support these type of events that we're going to do. All right, we're going to take it all the way on into the new year and everything. We're going to do monthly events here just to galvanize our young people and keep them off the streets and keep them enlightened. And I thank you all, and I just want to welcome you all out to these events. If it's not going down here, it's going on at the Cultural Center right here on Broadway. And I just want to, stay in collaboration with all of y'all, all right?
Thanks a lot for coming out. And look, like I said earlier, if I catch y'all clapping for Kamal again, there's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing. I'm just having fun. Hey, look, the Warner gonna take us out of here, y'all. Well, I just want to tell y'all real quick. Thank y'all so much for lending me y'all ear. I know I get a little, I'll be having fun though. That's all I'll be doing, having fun, man. Thank y'all so much, and I can't wait to see y'all again. All right, peace.
Peace, I'm Brother Kamal, and I'm just doing like this. Brother, state your name.
Brother Saddiq, I'm Mod Hitting.
All right, Brother Saddiq. Yo, it's always good to see you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
What do you think about spoken word?
Oh man, spoken word is expression. Spoken word is motivation. Spoken word is spirituality. Spoken words is a foundation. Put that up for a second.
This is a Don't worry about it. If it don't work out, we'll do it next week.
Okay.
We just try our best. All of this is trial and error.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, spoken word, poetry, expression. You don't have to be
We can stand next to him.
Yeah. Come on, my man. This is one of the brothers right here.
Yeah, let it flow. Let it flow.
My brother Malachi. He also a host. He also a poet. He also a conscious hip hop conscious rapper and a soldier of the Nation of Islam. And he's been blessing us for the last few months.
With Allah's permission.
With Allah's permission, at the cultural center that we have on Broadway, 245 Broadway, that building that owned by us.
Yeah, building.
So we have an event November the 24th, 7 p.m. and we also have an event December the 22nd.
Flyer, brother.
Oh, this flyer right here, again, Saddaqa Incorporation. Bless the Mic Showcase. Bring the whole entire family to our African culture. Also enjoy spoken word, reggae roots, soul gospel, conscious hip hop, and we also have the delicious refreshment. And it's only a donation $5.
Right.
I'm sure everybody have it. It's not a lot, but come and support. We just getting off the surface. We was gone for a second with a blessing for our brother Kamal, who started this thing 5 years ago. He just passing down the torch to me, you know what I mean? And I'm just picking it up. And now the brother's back on the scene. To me, he never left, you know what I mean? But the brother, he branching out, and he gonna help us push this to the next level by Allah's permission. My man Malachi did a good job, brother. Where we at, brother?
Passaic County Community College.
Passaic County Community College, you know what I mean? So we here with a bunch of sisters, brothers and sisters. We just coming together, man, like we always, you know what I mean? We just come together, man, to do what we do, man.
Right.
You know what I mean, my Malachi? We got to do this more often, bro.
More often. And you know what? Spoken word, like a word is a spoken thought, and a thought is an unspoken word. So when you speak in words, then that means you're expressing your thoughts. You know, the thought is the start of it all. So whatever somebody thinking or whatever is in your heart, say it. Just let it flow out. That's why spoken word is unlike rap. See, rap have a certain cadence to it, but spoken word, it don't have no pattern.
That's right.
You can say anything. You can be rhyming 1 minute, not rhyming the next. You can be on one course, jump off the track, and go a whole another direction.
That's right.
And bring it back. That's the beauty of spoken word. So when you come to spoken word and hear people express themselves, leave your feelings at home.
That's right. And I want to add on what the brother was saying. One thing about the culture center, you're gonna be a person walking up the street.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You're gonna be somebody that's going through something. It's all about expression of how you feel, what you're going through. You don't have to be a poet. You don't have to be a rapper. No. But express, because it make you feel much better. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
Those are the type of people we be dealing with. People that's in the neighborhood. People that's in the bottom of the ground. You know what I mean? People that's feeling less about themselves. They like to get on the mic and spit. And that's, you know what I mean?
And you know what? That's one of the problems in the community too. It's a lot of compressed anger.
That's right.
That nobody frustration.
That's
that nobody gets to express because someone always trying to muffle them. But then we had these events. Come on out and just say it. You ain't even got to be a poet like the brother said.
That's right.
You just got